Wadadli 411 Entertainment Buzz is brought to you by Viva Caribbean Media Group, Beyond Your Imagination, Living Spaces, Belladonna, Briggs Designs, Tempo Networks, Mokai, Sterling's, IREP ANU, and Flows Perfume Plus.
Wadadli 411.
So hi guys, this week marks the end of Black History Month. So we have a special for you this week. We are going to the Museum of Antigua and Barbuda to go and speak about and check out our Black history. We also have a special guest. We have Gemma Hazelwood coming in to speak to us about Soothe, something that's completely different, second year in Antigua, but it's going to be enjoyable nonetheless. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere because we're going to be right back.
Wadadli 411.
Sterling's for all of life's precious moments. There is a magical land in Antigua every child wishes to go to, Toy Box. Where there is something special waiting for every boy and girl. Let your imagination take you to the land of toys, toys, and more toys. Toy Box, located on Old Parham Road.
Wadadli 411.
Hi guys, I'm here with Mr. Gemma Hazelwood, who is behind Soothe, which is a jazz evening and a neo-soul event.
It's a neo-soul spoken word event.
Thank you very much for coming in, by the way.
My pleasure.
Talk to us about this. I understand it's going to be in its second year.
Yes, that's right.
And it's an event for like-minded people who like neo-soul, who like jazz music, those types of things. It's a different type of affair than what we've seen in Antigua before. So just give us a little bit of history of Soothe and what to expect this year.
Well, we did it last year for the first time. I have a team of friends that I could call them and told them, this is the idea, let's do this. And they were ready, and they jumped on board. So I had like Tasman Gordon, who deals with the graphics and design. I have Lucinda, Michael, who deals with helping people set up and venues and run sheets and stuff. And there's Anna the Flat, very good at organizing everything. She takes care of make sure everything is in order. And this year, we brought on Tessa Hester, who's helping us with social media. But, I mean, it's just creating a jazz lounge for the night. Like a neo-soul lounge. And I use the word jazz to give you the idea of the vibe and the energy that comes with it, right? So just create the vibe. Come out with friends who you can stand for more than an hour. Sit down and have good conversation, good music, good entertainment. And everybody's just there having a good time.
So I understand it's going to be on Friday the 6th of March. Friday
the 6th. Last year was the 22nd, this year is the 6th. We had a really good turnout last year. We had 150 people and the reviews were crazy. Everybody wanted to make the next one. But we've decided it's best to keep the quality of the event.
Yes.
To give us a year to put things in place.
And it gives someone something to look forward to as well. And it's going to be at Splash Antigua.
Splash Antigua. This year is going to be at Splash Antigua because we needed more space. So we're going to be creating our jazz lounge at Splash Antigua. We have our decorations done by ground.
Yes.
Yeah, so they deal with the cold and jump light and so, I mean,
What time does the event start?
It starts at 7:30.
7:30, that's 7:30 sharp.
7:30 sharp. I mean, the thing is though, again, he's not the show, so, you know, it's not 7:30.
Excuse me, what you're saying the show is, what time does the evening start?
Right, so the evening starts at 7:30. So you get there at 7:30 and it starts.
And the price of the ticket?
Tickets are $75. They come with a Sugar Pay gift card because that will be the mode of payment. Right? If you flip it around, you see the gift card. Right. So the gift card is how you'll be paying for your drinks during the evening.
Right.
Right. So we already preloaded them with $10, so you have a drink coming in. We'll make provisions at the event for you to be able to load your cards, or if you want to preload them, so you want to go to the event without any cash, you can do that too.
Right, okay, so that makes it pretty versatile. So basically, if you already have a Sugar Pay card, they can have it loaded up already.
Yes.
If they've got funds on there, they can come straight away with those funds.
But they should bring these cards because they already have $10 loaded on them. So they bring this card if they want to use it and then continue using theirs, then that's fine as well.
So look at that, you buy your ticket for, give us the reminder of the price of the ticket.
$75.
$75, you get $10 worth of cash for, I don't know, whatever beverage you want to spend on. You can't go wrong. Give me a quick idea of the artists you're going to have down there.
Well, in terms of the music, we're going to have Cutting Edge, that's our suit band.
Yes.
So we have Cutting Edge performing. We have Just Soul, which is a part of really, really nice. We're going to also have Tyrone Big Boy Mason, he sang one recently, that's why he's not on the fire. But Tyrone Big Boy Mason is going to be performing. We have George Roberts, who performed last year.
Yes.
He had to create the welcome atmosphere. He's going to be there again this year. We're going to have Kelly Richardson, who just released his album. We're going to be doing a set with Joel Barnes. We're also going to have Promise No Promises. We'll be doing an acoustic set. Bronte Potter has a surprise for the crowd as well. In terms of the spoken word artists, we have Felicia Joseph. We have Javon Ryan, or should I say Jay Ryan, that's his new alias. We also are going to have Kimberly Simmons. She's going to perform. And then the crowd favorite from last year, who is our host, Miss Marcella Andre, is on board again. And then we also have as our suit DJ Nez, which last year he created an amazing after party, completely unplanned, but now it's a fixture on the suit.
Well, don't give too much away because people are really going to be looking forward to that. It sounds like an absolutely fantastic event. Remember, you get your tickets. Where can they pick up their tickets from?
They can get the tickets from Ping Pong Goose. They can get the tickets from Last Call Bar.
Yes.
They can get the tickets from Gloria's Beauty Salon. Or they can call me 464-1114 and I'll see to that they get the tickets.
Okay, so that's $75 for the tickets. The event is on Friday the 6th of March. You get your Sugar Pay card, which is already loaded with $10 for you to spend on your beverages. This is all going to be going down at Splash Antigua. You don't want to miss something like this. It happens once a year in Antigua, where we appreciate spoken word, poetry, neo-soul, jazz. It's everything you want wrapped up into one as a mature party goer.
I would also like to say, last year we didn't have any sponsors on board because of course last year we had a concept and an idea. It's kind of difficult to get people to buy into them. This year we have a product. So we approached digital business, and digital business brand has decided that they see the value in what we're doing and it's something that they would love to be aligned with. And so they've come on board in a big way and they are our major sponsor for Soul. So we're happy for the digital coming on board. And they came on board in really sharp as well, so we really appreciate them for that.
Okay. Well, I'm appreciating your sponsor. Guys, don't go anywhere. We have so much more to still catch up on, and we've also got a special on Black History Month. Stay tuned.
Wadadli 411.
Get someone something special, something addictive from Flow's Perfume Plus.
Get addicted to Flow's Perfume Plus, located on Lower Long Street, St. John's, Antigua. Telephone 562-5618.
Need it more to make it shine. Just check out Bricks Designs. Could be a party, wedding, concert, or just a line. We will make it one of a kind. Top of the line. Bricks Designs, Bricks Designs, Bricks Designs, Bricks Designs.
Give us a call at 268-724-6557 or email briggsdesigns@gmail.com.
Bricks Designs, Bricks Designs, Bricks Designs. We'll make it one of a kind.
Conveniently nested in Pickett Small is Paradise Cafe. It's a perfect place to grab a bite from a wide menu of affordable meals starting from $10, or just relax and sip on an ice-cold beverage. Open for breakfast and lunch Monday to Saturday, 7 a.m. until. And on Friday evenings, it's Kevin's Karaoke, a night of fun and laughter. Visit us on number 17 Pickett Small, corner of Market and Redcliffe Street, or call us at 562-1232. Paradise Cafe, ideal location. Great food and lovely service. You never know if you never go.
This land was inside this bed. My bills is done paid. Inspector leave me alone. My mortgage done paid. So come and jump in my house if you want. Get on by the day if you want. You could look up your
Get someone something special, something addictive from Flo's Perfume Plus.
Get a
Wadadli 411.
And in honor of it being February and being Black History Month, we at Wadadli 411 Entertainment Buzz have come down to the Museum of Antigua and Barbuda to get some historical facts and some interesting information of Black history in Antigua and Barbuda. Let's go inside. So I'm here with Michelle Henry, who is from the Museum of Antigua and Barbuda. And Miss Henry is going to be educating me on different things that I didn't know about Antigua and Barbuda and their history.
Okay. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm great, thank you, Miss Henry. How are you?
How would you like to share this? Oh, wait, what is it?
I was just about to ask that.
It's a nika. It's one of our grey nika seeds that's used in the game of Wari. And later we'll talk about it and how they got here. But before that, let's talk about this exhibit. This exhibit tells us about the slave ships that were wrecked around Antigua and those that survived. And what we are looking at is some of the nails that they got from some of the wrecks off of the ships.
Wow.
And would you imagine that the nails used in those days were so thick and they were also square?
Yeah, they don't look like nails.
No, they weren't round, they were square. And it's amazing that we were able to have these as artifacts in order to teach the young people about slave ships and shipwrecks and what is found there and in them. And again, on our travels concerning Black History Week, we have to think about our ancestors, how they came on these slavers or slave ships and what they brought with them. A genuine set of what we call manila bracelets that would have been made out of bronze was found at an archaeological dig. And look, over here, we talk about slave beads. Someone must have tucked and brought these beads with them on the ships and buried them because they were found at an archaeological site out of Betty's Hope. So we wonder our ancestors did travel with some of their possessions.
And Miss Henry, are those real cuffs?
Those, yes, happen to be what they would have used to mantle slaves on the plantations. Yes, and as you know, a museum stores artifacts in the cultural patrimony in order to teach persons about what happened before our time.
But I know what happened before that. It's just different seeing.
Seeing it, okay, and experiencing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Miss Henry, what is this?
This is a replica or a scale model of what a typical sugar plantation would have looked like in the 17th and 1800s. You would have always had your windmill you used to grind the cane. There would also always be a distillery where you would send the cane juice down to be made into either rum, molasses and shipped out back up to England for the profits. Over here would be the master's house or the great house.
Yes.
He always lived close to the distillery. And way out in the hills, on the same plantation, would be the slave huts, which were made out wattle and down.
Okay.
Our ethnic architecture, they designed their own homes from the cane trash and from the mud around, taken from by the ponds, and they designed their own homes.
Wow.
And they made sure that they placed them away from the master's house on the hills.
Okay.
Over here would have been the sugar cane growing that they would have had to harvest and take to the sugar mill. There was always a pond available, and guess what? The pond was where the slaves would go to fetch their drinking water or cooking or bathing water, and animals themselves would be fed at the pond.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, this is an important game. It's one of the oldest games in the world. And it came from the west coast of Africa, and it came here to Antigua with our forefathers. This board is over 100 years old. It was hand carved, and of course using the fish symbol, which is an African traditional motif.
Right.
It's very heavy, and it's called house, trying to win people, you know, into your house.
Yes.
And, you know, capture them, etc. It's a wonderful game, and we talked about knickers.
Yes.
So these were the knickers that are used, knickers that are used in the game over here. And it's really polished and everything. You can have a
And this is the game of worry.
Yeah, the game of worry, yeah. Just, you know, get 1, 2, 3, 4, capture that. 1, 2.
I actually need to learn to play this.
Yes, it's very interesting. And it still lives on. Antigua is one of the only Caribbean islands that continues this tradition. Barbados started it, but we are out forefront.
Okay. So what do we have here, Miss Henry?
This is some artifacts from one of our oldest collection of Antiguan African folk pottery. As you know, the tradition and the style of the Seaview Farm potters was brought from Africa, and it still lives here. These are some of the oldest pots that were found around Antigua. And if we look closely at the coal pot, we'd see that the design has changed since. They used to have a wider base. In those days, it's now come smaller. And these were 2 cooking pots. These pots predate our emancipation of 1834, and they were found in the Bats Cave. We have no idea why they were, you know, hidden there. We found them in 1994, and now we have them on a display at the museum. And strange enough, they were found with some pottery, some ceramic shards from the colonial days. So we are wondering, you know, what happened or why, you know, these were carefully stored. Maybe someone, you know.
Maybe somebody was thinking that we're going to be here in 2015 discussing this.
I got you. Very good.
So with Miss Henry looking at the Barbuda section on the historic sites, if you can tell us about this particular section, please.
What we have is River Fort, which has what is known as a Martello Tower. Martello towers were rarely found on Spanish forts, and this is the only one in the English-speaking Caribbean. So Barbuda is very blessed with having a fort that is different, very unique is what you would say. But it's known as River Fort with its Martello Tower.
And you were just explaining to me the difference between this particular fort and other forts in the fact that this being the tower in the fort is the actual difference between the other ones. The other ones are just square, and it's just the fort, no tower.
Correct.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Miss Henry. It's been very educational. I'm definitely going to come back and have another tour. It's been a pleasure.
Great here.
So this has been a short tour on the Museum of Antigua and Barbuda. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Wadadli 411.
Viva Caribbean Media Group is uniquely specialized in creating well-produced, well-executed and well-polished television commercials for your business. With vast experience in film, we are able to ensure that a high quality of production to your budget is achieved. From your initial idea through completion, our team will handle each step of production through editing and fine-tune your product with professional sound, graphics, and music. Whether it's a wedding, conference, music video, or live event coverage, Viva Caribbean Media Group production team is ready to craft a quality production for you. For more information and appointments, call us at 722-7298 or 722-0386 and let us help in changing the way the world view your business. For all of life's precious moments. There is a magical land in Antigua every child wishes to go to, Toy Box. where there is something special waiting for every boy and girl. Let your imagination take you to the land of toys, toys, and more toys. Toy Box, located on Old Parham Road.
Wadadli 411.
So guys, I hope today has been a learned and educational experience for you. It definitely was for me. This week, I've had such a great time doing this show. My name is Donna Marie McIntosh. I've been your host. I'm looking forward to seeing you again next week. Make sure you go and like and follow us at Facebook. Also check out past and previous episodes at wadadli411.com. If you like my lipstick and you think that this is popping, you need to check out Belladonna. You can contact them at 770-5000. Also, get your IREP A&U shirts, 268-722-7298. I'm gonna go. I've got a weekend to get on with, and I'll see you all next week.
Wadadli 411.
Wadadli 411 Entertainment Buzz is brought to you by Viva Caribbean Media Group, Beyond Your Imagination, Living Spaces, Belladonna, Briggs Designs, Tempo Networks, Mokai, Sterling's, IREP A&U, and Flows Perfume Plus.
Yeah, I got it. I do this for me. I know I got a million people watching me. I know I got a bunch of haters trying to make a mock of me, but who am I? Again, I ask you, who am I? Am I the type that'll make you wanna commit suicide, to do or die type of guy? I think I lost my memory. If I was gone, am I your memory? Would you remember me? I didn't ask. I keep crying to myself, am I a star? Am I what you would call an asterisk? I'd kill you if you lie to me. I say don't lie to me. If I said I was ready for war, would you be dying or would you die for me? Do you do everything I do? Or just what I say? You're just a mirror. Am I going insane? I gotta ask. But I strive to be the best in my prime. Am I like Optimus? Would I transform to be a survivor? Am I a fighter? Am I brighter? Am I golden? Was I chosen? Cause I feel like I'm a leader, an achiever, a believer. The best in my league, cause the competition for me. But I see up in the mirror. Even he wants to be me. That's why my shadow always does nothing but try to follow, even in the dark, because I'm so enlightened that my future's so chandelier, substantial. My flow is so nuclear, it's chemical. My music is theatrical, my lyrics are theoretical. I'm a mentally corrupt cause my brain is hypothetical. It's unbelievable, who would wanna put me through this? Was I born, was I sketched, was I intended? Whoever did this to me is gonna regret this. Until I find what I'm looking for, I'm relentless.
Who am I, who am I, who am I? Questions in the mirror, yeah. Who am I, who am I, who am I? Yeah, yeah.
What?
Who am I, who am I, who am I? Questions in the mirror, yeah. Who am I, who am I, who am I?
Yeah. Now who am I? I live it, I could be gone tomorrow. Engrossed in my pain, I could be drowning in my sorrows. Could have been gone in the past, but my present is so gifted. It's changing like our race cars, transmissions are shifting. No reverse, no brakes, there's no stopping me. Jimmy Johnson Chevrolet tried to copy me. It's mandatory now, I'm destined to make it. R. Kelly was mistaken. I'm the world's greatest, I'm underrated, but soon a universal favorite. To be remembered, I refuse to be forsaken.